Speaking of like Donald Trump, for example, I mean, I'm sure he's a nice guy on the level, you know, in person and stuff. But I know that in the business world,
Yeah.
you tend to get ahead by being pretty ruthless, you know, not by freaking being nice with your business partners or with your deals and stuff, you know.
You tend to get ahead as well by paying money.
Yeah.
No, but yeah, you do get ahead by being ruthless, but also it's lonely at the top. That's what they say.
Yes, it is.
So you've got to weigh up the pros and cons of it. If you're going to be ruthless, you're going to have all this money, you're going to be at the top of the chain, but with no friends. That sounds a really lonely, boring place. Do you know what I mean?
Makes me think of Google, because those guys aren't being ruthless about it so far.
That's because they enjoy it. It's fun.
I know, and I'm saying they've got lots of fans apart from the whole China thing. But you know, Google isn't hated that much, so they. I think it's not so lonely for those guys.
I think what Google did most fantastically is they took the concept of computers and they made it more centric to the way that humans live, as in it scales depending on our human scale. Do you know what I mean?
No.
Alright, as the years go by, like from 0 to 10 we're pretty fucking stupid, and then we start learning stuff at school, and then like we have jobs and relationships and careers and stuff.
Okay.
And this sounds like a really bad analogy, but Google started off really small, 1 server, 2 servers, 3 servers, 4 servers, but as they've got bigger, they didn't just go, we have got this big fucking machine. They've built things as they've gone. What?
We have got this big fucking machine.
What's wrong with that?
That was hilarious.
Thanks very much.
Anyway.
And as the years have gone by, they've developed new products that take these things on board. And they call it the robots. I know where I'm going with it. It's just I can't get the words out.
Come on.
I think it's the fact that they've been able to adapt.
Fuck.
I'm trying anything. I think it's the fact that's like alien piss. That stuff is.
Aye.
The way they adapt, like they have loads. They could quite easily have gone right. We've got 1,000 machines now. I'm going to make this product, and it's going to be the best one on the market. One product. Yeah. Search engine. Boom. That's it. Nothing else. But they didn't. And is it because like the way that they structured the operating system, the way that they built it to be scalable, did they suddenly realise, hang on a minute, this is growing with us? Because they kept on bringing new things out, Google Earth, this, that and the other, and it was all to do with the power that they had to run these things.
Two thoughts on that.
Go on.
One is I've forgotten. Now, is it are they really that nice, or is it a friendly path to global domination?
Fucking hell. Yeah, but isn't that always the case with anybody who's got something that anybody else has got?
True.
It's like, oh, it's a bit like Hitler. I'm not saying Hitler was right about having like, you know, the one master race. But in a way, if everybody had the same things, you wouldn't want for anything else.
Oh, that sounds like communism.
Yeah, good point.
Let's drop that one.
Yeah, let's drop that one.
We are not communist.
Although my friend from Russia is a great programmer, and I love you to bits, mate.
Dimitri.
But he's not communist.
No, he's not. No, they're not commies over there anymore. Oh, you bastard Ruskies.
Look at that fucking flying, taking fire! Yeah, you fucking hell, fire!
Kamikaze
Yeah,
fly.
it's probably by Google, that one.
Speaking of people from other countries, let's do some immigration talk.
Oh man, let's get on to immigration. That's a good topic, yeah. Because that Google one, that was going nowhere. Immigration. US.
Yes, a crazy topic. A subject of much debate here recently. My ex-girlfriend expounds about it daily. It annoys us a lot that illegal immigrants come over from Mexico and then get given housing, you know, food stamps, all this sort of stuff, and the US legal residents are paying the taxes for it. And I can understand the argument. I mean, now some people also say that these illegal immigrants do work that US workers don't want to do. I think that's bollocks. You know, I mean, it's just the fact that these immigrants will do it for less money. It's not that the people over here don't want to do it.
Yeah.
So it's just like the whole outsourcing thing. Good idea.
You got to question why people get up in arms about stuff like that, because this is not taking it from the television, this is taking it from the UK style of things. In the UK, we moan like buggery about people coming in from Kosovo and Bulgaria and Ukraine and everywhere else. And if countries wanted to, they could stop it. They could. All right. There's X amount of people that come through borders and whatever that shouldn't, and there's people who've got false papers and whatever. But
well, that's the thing. Is a lot of people come through. I mean, a lot of the illegal people don't even go through the border. They use tunnels or they take these dangerous routes. You know, like through the country.
And you have to question, like, if somebody's driven to do that, you must have a really strong reason to want to go. And I don't think it's just that they've heard the news that, oh, we can go over there and we can get loads of stuff for free. I mean, that's going to be part of it. But like, if you're willing to risk your life, because you really are, you know, like going through tunnels and this, that and the other.
There's got to be some really good reason.
These tunnels are not regulated by the EU, you know what I mean? They're not like perfectly built tunnels. They'll be like some kind of bodged up thing, you know what I mean? I don't know, I'm a bit in two minds about the whole immigration thing. In the UK, it's like, if we didn't have, what?
And then you said there are two minds.
I mean, two minds.
Oh, is it two minds or two faces?
I mean, what's that supposed to mean? You're doing a good impression of a fucking pink marshmallow right now. Two faces, my ass.
This is my ass. Nice.
If it wasn't for people from Europe coming into UK, half of the shops would be shut at night.
No, but that's bollocks. You were telling me like that
I don't know.
People wouldn't run those stores.
I don't know. The majority of people who run service stations and corner shops, right? The majority of them are black, ethnic, or something else.
Maybe there's a reason for that. I mean,
there's a reason for it because
they came in.
There's a reason for it. It's because we're like any other country who's got used to having everything put on a plate. We've become lazy.
But I believe if there is
I wouldn't want to run a corner shop.
If there is demand, somebody will satisfy it. It's just that those people, immigrants, came in and filled that position. But somebody else would have done it if they weren't there.
Right? Yeah, I know. Yes and no.
Maybe the food would cost more.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think people who've lived in a country all their life get used to their way of living. And then, like, progression normally suggests that if your life becomes easier if people are giving you services that make your life easier. So if all of a sudden, like, you've been running the shop for 15-20 years, white guys who've been running the shop 15-20 years, and he's bored of it or he's not making any money, and he pulls out of it, he sells it because he doesn't want to work the hours because nobody's going to the shop. And then I think the problem is
I
unity.
see where you're coming from.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think the problem is unity in the cultures. I think the whole social fabric of like UK families has died off. In the 70s, we used to be connected. Used to be families. We all used to, you know, come around, your brother, and we'll have these big parties, and everybody get together, like the Mexicans do. They get together and they're all looking out for each other. Asians in the UK, cousins, brothers, uncles, whatever, one of them says, right, I want to set this up like taxi rank or a shop or something, like selling nice clothes or whatever, boom, they all club together. We don't do that anymore, and I don't think American families do it as much anymore.
No, they don't. I've only seen that sort of thing.
So maybe it's not about immigration, it's about the whole social structure of families in general.
Interesting.
What a really boring way to get into that topic, isn't it? That's how I feel about it.
Let's move on to pornography.
Fucking hell. Depends which way you look at it, really.
Well, let's not move on to it or move into it, but, you know, talk about
Oh, yeah, let's degrade the whole fucking thing by, like, talking about porn. Good or bad?
Good.
Why good?
Because
You like to get off regular.
I like to get off regularly, but not just that, but, you know, I mean...
You're talking about porn and I've got tissue. I don't know where it's come from. I don't know the source of that tissue.
I used it to wipe
Whoa!
the counter, really.
Too much detail.
Wipe the counter.
Oh, the counter, right. Is that what you call it nowadays?
Not my penis. The counter.
Welcome to my counter.
Welcome to my counter.
Good or bad? Oh, obviously, I love porn.
I don't think...
You don't think? What?
I just don't
That's
think.
probably why you like porn. No, I think
the other women say that women are degrading themselves in pornography, but I think that's bollocks, because if the women in it thought they were degrading themselves, they wouldn't be in it.
I don't know. Then some fucking female activist is going to argue the toss that, you know, sometimes we have to do it because that's the only way we have to get by.
Oh, bullshit.
Well, that's, you know...
If you don't like the pattern of your life, change the pattern.
Nice power statement there.
Freedom of choice.
Yeah, true enough. True enough. I like porn for stupid reasons.